how can I get the picture of me on, where's the newspaper? You took it.
No, you have it right
It's up
here.
there. This is hysterical. That is so close to me bending over feeding the puppies. I swear it was me on the front page.
Do you want me to hold it up to the camera?
Yeah, in 1 second I gotta get
Okay.
the picture here.
You got it.
And how do I get the picture here up the O-F-F-I-C-E? Where is it? Look at this.
Oh my gosh, it is. Isn't that
It's
funny?
exactly the same. Come on, picture. I get so mad at this computer. Why is it? Oh, I know why it's doing that, because I've got it here.
Isn't that funny?
Isn't that?
That's.
How do I make everybody able to see that? I don't know. They can see that. Can they see
I don't
that?
know.
Can they see that? And then you hold the paper up.
Can you see that picture? It'll take a minute for the camera to move.
Well, that's
I
right.
think.
Yeah. That is so funny.
Can I pull this out just a bit, maybe?
Sure, you can do whatever you want with it.
Okay. If possible, Carlene would like you to see the picture that's here.
Yeah, if you could turn the camera over here just a little bit. I was going to put this in next week's article in the newspaper. and then this is we hold that one up there.
Okay. How about I'm going to hold this one up while the camera's getting ready to move. This is on the front page of the Ipswich News this week.
Oh,
Okay.
that is funny.
It does look like that. Isn't that great? Let's see if comments are. Oh, we can't do comments yet
No.
because we can't move the screen yet.
That's well. They'll either see it. They'll certainly see it tomorrow. That's funny. That is funny. Ah. Now, what am I going to put for words?
Well,
I've maybe changed these words.
if you want, the camera might not go far enough. Do you want me to take a picture of this and then I'll post it?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, did it turn? I think it just turned.
Did it just turn?
Well, let me take a picture just in case.
Okay.
Okay.
You do something funny with that, and
I'll do something funny.
oh, that's pretty funny. That is pretty funny.
Okay, so.
Oh, it's a good thing I have no pride. Oh dear, what have we got? Renewal by Anderson. That I don't really care about. We don't need another window. Uh-oh. You know, that's another chore you have to do. You have to open the door.
My goodness.
Otherwise I throw it on the floor.
Yeah, and I just pick it up afterward. There you
Try
go.
Try that way.
Got it.
And this is Mary Hilliker. Somebody's just falling out the... That's funny.
Oh my gosh, my Explorer's taking a long time to load. Let's try it again.
Wow, look.
Isn't that convenient?
I hope it got to stay there. I got the check. Mary, it was open at both ends here. Purposely left blank. Okay, that's okay. We can do that. Carlene and crew. He's not happy. You stay in there. Carlene and crew. Enclose a check for 10 chicken bricks. Cash for the fun and some poo pickers. Bianca did a wonderful job producing 9 potential service dogs. It must be very lively in the house now. There are 17 puppies. I hope more volunteers are showing up to do the daily chores so that the experienced folks can manage the dogs. Let's hope the better weather brings more of them out. My heart is with Bentley. Sassy Belle. Well, isn't that nice? Sassy Belle. I got the letter, and I got the check, and I got the poo pickers, and I got the cash. And that envelope was open at both ends. Right? Right.
Everything is there, though.
My password is the last 4 digits of it. Pie. Holy smokes. My password is the last 4 digits of pi. There aren't any. I don't think there is a last.
Isn't
Doesn't
pi 3.14, I think?
Yeah, but it goes on forever and ever and ever.
Okay.
I don't know. I never saw the end of it, I don't think. Redheads are sunshine mixed with a little hurricane. I was a redhead, you know.
Is that right?
Did you know that?
I did not.
Oh, yeah.
Until when?
About 20 minutes. No. I don't know. I never really
Did it
paid-
turn darker? Was it a bright red?
Oh, no. I was
like
Auburn.
an auburn? Pretty.
I was Auburn. Okay. There's a funny story there. Nobody in my family had red hair,
Oh.
but the postman did. And there were a lot of jokes around that went around about that for a very long time. But the other part of it is my father, whose hair was black, had a red beard.
Oh, is that right?
So every year or two, he would raise that damn red beard just to prove that he had
Isn't
the red
that
gene.
funny?
And, you know,
Did he grow it for St. Patrick's Day?
no, I don't know what it was. He just to shut everybody up, etc. That's pretty funny. The problem with political jokes is they sometimes get elected. Yep. Whenever I try to eat healthy, chocolate bar looks at me and snickers.
Cute.
Now that people know how to wash their hands properly, can we please work on turn signals?
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Aha.
Yeah, now you're back to the password. You're going to have to
Password.
figure that out.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Oh, do you have the jug? I'll put it down for you.
The jug. I need
Yep,
the
got
jug.
it.
And then this has got to go in the password. I mean, in this department.
Well, the picture is trying to load, but it's taking a while.
That's pretty funny.
That is funny.
What is this? Important thing about my recent service vehicles, whatever. Oh, I want to do this.
Serious?
Yeah, I have it now.
Good.
I have Broadway music.
I was going to ask you if you were able to find it.
Yep. So how do I do that? I have to figure that out.
That can be tomorrow's project.
Yep.
It really is trying to load this picture. I'm surprised you threw that one away. That
What
looked
was
like
that?
pictures of lobster rolls.
It did look like it was going to be.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, I just posted the picture that Carlene had on the computer so you can compare it to the other one.
Highlights for children. That's so funny.
That is funny. Okay, you have some boxes.
Yes.
You do. Okay, this has a last name and not a first name. So, I hope the first name is inside.
Well, we know that name. Diane?
I don't know.
We know that name. We've seen that name before. Oh, I can't wait to let the editor send that other picture to the editor.
You should do that one next week and see if the editor catches up with the,
Yeah.
oh, good, there's a card.
Oh, boys.
Yay.
Okay. Just peeking in. And she didn't write on it.
Oh,
To Happy St. Patrick's Day.
I think her name's right there.
Just get your finger out of the way. So therefore, this is a card that we can use again.
Isn't that cute? That's cute.
Fun. I bought my chicken bricks already. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, so that can go in there. And this one, I want to thank you all for the goodness you and your team provide. It's very sad that some people feel the need to make your life so difficult. I am a silent CP, but I know that there are many of us that support you. You're amazing. Don't let them stop you. You have an awesome group of staff and volunteers too. God bless you and thank you again. Barbara, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Thank you, Barbara. Oh, and this has first thing it says is calories. I haven't any idea what it is, but calories is a good word. What did we do here? She didn't have chicken bricks in there, did she?
No, she said she had, oh my.
Oh my is right. You know where these should go? Right, put these in your hand because they're all wound up. And right in that white thing right outside my door.
You got it.
Here's another one.
Okay.
While I stare at all the goodies.
You give me the work.
Yeah. Yeah, Reese's. They're really doing a big job on advertising and putting out cookies lately. Cinnamon dust. I used to know that. I used to know that when I was a kid. Cinnamon sugar.
Yeah.
Cinnamon sugar. Here's to eat it with. Orange.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus. It gets worse.
Looks
Orange
like it
squares
gets better.
without chocolate. And then we have some pens. Isn't that nice? Smoother ink. Isn't that? They're using gel or something.
I like writing with gel. It writes smoother
Yeah.
for me.
That's a nice box.
There you go.
Put that over there. Now what are we gonna do with all this stuff?
Oh,
This is
I have a
here.
couple of ideas.
Okay.
And
Okay.
cinnamon toast. Okay, let me just finish writing. All right. Is this going right in your room?
No. That's it. No, that has
Okay, good.
No, all that stuff's gonna stay out here.
Okay, this is. I don't see a name.
I don't see anything either. Here we go.
There we go.
Here we go. Some cookies.
Okay, and Jim over here is well aware of that.
Oh, did you want something out of here? Here. Come here. We'll open it up. Have you been a good boy? We'll put him down on the floor. And you stay over there.
Go get it, Jim. Go get it. Where'd it go, buddy? Jim. I see it right there.
Did you find it?
He sure did.
Okay, that's all. No, that's all. No more. Ah. We got that.
Okay, 2 more boxes. Okay. Do you want this on the floor or up
No,
here? It's
put it
not
up
heavy.
Okay, and this one is Eileen Caps. This is from Eileen. I- Oh boy. Have to go with all the chocolate.
Is it a diet?
Coffee!
Is it a diet
Whoa!
scale?
We got some coffee. We got a whole bunch of this stuff.
Couple yards of it.
Yeah. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I didn't pick up that one.
Ooh.
That looks like fun.
Oh. That's
That's
interesting.
all. How about that?
How
I can
about
see- I
that?
know what they
Huh?
are.
Okay.
They're trouble. He just took the other
Oh,
one.
and coffee.
Coffee.
Okay, Jim. I'm gonna move it, bud.
Okay.
Okay, let me write this down. And there's one more box. Oh, there is,
Me.
buddy. Oh, there is. No coffee for you.
Oh boys. Oh boys, that footprint. Yes.
Okay, cute. Let me grab the box out of your way.
Those are, what are they? These are small pads, I think.
Oh, aren't they
Yes.
cute?
Little ones.
Aren't they
These are little
cute?
cover-ups for people like Bentley. No? Just to keep the breezes off him when he's sleeping. They'd be good for him. I think they go in.
Okay. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
Yeah.
Does he like pink? I like the pink one.
I don't think he's fuzzy.
Who are those from, Carlene? Do you
I
know?
didn't see. I didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything either.
No, wait a minute.
Oh, good, good, good.
Underneath the paper. Paper. It was tucked in the corner.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, Jim. You can eat now.
Deborah! Wonderful, thank you.
Does it say where Deborah's from?
No,
Okay.
to all at Service Dog Project, you're all an inspiration and thank you for all you do.
Okay, let me hold up the board.
What are you doing? Don't you stop eating cardboard. Hey, come on, out of here. Get out of here. Stop eating cardboard. No, no. That's stupid. That's dumbhead. Dumbhead.
Do you want me to put those on the front porch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know, I'm gonna be the bad guy, buddy. Sorry. No, you're not gonna go out, sunshine. Okay, clean that up afterward. Okay. So, oh, okay. Let's get into comments. Oh, there we are, so.
Hey, Dingbat, we could stop him too.
Okay.
While with that guy over there.
Okay, Mr. Larky, guess what? Time's up. I know. Yeah, I know. I'm the bad guy, and I'm good with that. No, you're not gonna pull it. Sorry, Jim. Clean that up afterwards, okay? I know I made a mess. Alrighty.
There's the picture.
Okay, let's get back to where we began.
There we go. There you go.
Okay, let's see. Mail call is on. Victoria, thank you. Okay, let us see. When they're talking about trying to get the picture. Okay, maybe Jamie's able to take a picture, which I did. Is that, oh, that's funny. Is that Carlene spoon feeding on the front page of the newspaper?
No! No, he's collecting clams. He's
That
clam digging, I think.
It looked like clammers, yes.
Yeah.
Fluffy, hi, how are you? Okay, Swam. Okay, Swam and Puppy Love are all laughing about the picture. So yes, it is a clammer.
It is a clam, and look at the reflection of him.
Yeah. That's really funny. That's actually a really pretty picture too. But let me see. Indy Dunes would like to have a clam for herself. Trixie Lou is laughing. Let me see. Lori Lou, good evening. Carlene and Jamie, thank you both for everything. I'm just going to put an out of order sticker on my forehead and call it a day. We've all had days like that, haven't we?
Yep.
Indy Dunes, hi Carlene and Jamie. How was your Wednesday, and how are both groups of puppies today?
The puppies that we took to the fairground need more practice on staying together.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They were a challenge this
Well, they're
morning?
two groups.
Yeah.
Two groups. But we got them all.
That's good. And Kasha was saying that the front page is a commercial clamor. Be short, go to the Ipswich local newspaper, the picture she's talking about. Okay. Trixie Lou, amazing. All that showed up in the envelope in that shape. Yes, everything was in that envelope. That is amazing. UCLA mom, Jamie, pi is an irrational number, yes. Such as no final digit. Fluffy, Jamie, did you go somewhere hot? You have a tan. Should I tell them my funny story about my vacation?
You told me something. I can't remember.
I told you. Okay, so.
Go ahead, tell them.
February 19th, my husband and I and my niece landed in Aruba for our 2-week vacation. We were at baggage claim. The Aruba airport is very small. There's only baggage claim A and B. We were at B and waiting for our luggage, and a lady came up to me and she said, can I ask you something? Sure. She said, can you tell me, where do you live? And I said, well, I live in Massachusetts in the greater Boston area. And she said, can I ask you another question? And I said, sure. She said, do you work with Great Danes? And that just came out of left field. And I said, well, I volunteer with Great Danes. I said, so that the experts can do their job, but I do. Are you talking about Service Dog Project? She said, I knew that I recognized you, and my husband told me I was crazy and to leave you alone. So her name is either, oh my gosh, I wrote it down. I told her on next mail call that I would say hello to her. Oh my goodness. Her name is either Janice or Janet, and she's from Wisconsin.
There you go.
So she said, my husband, it was another example of how small the world is. So yes, I spent 2 weeks on vacation and it was great. Let me see. Oh, so the picture came down. Trixie Lou is laughing. Betsy said it was great. DMC is surprised by it. Fluffy said it was great. Dee, Hilda, Peg, Indy Dunes. Yep, we got them all. And Michelle. Oh, let's see. Did she make a jigsaw puzzle out of it?
Oh boy.
Oh, it looks like she made a jigsaw puzzle out of it. Isn't that funny? Okay, that's cute. Oh gosh. Sorry, I lost you for a minute. I'm going back. I'm sorry. I hit the wrong one. Okay, let's go back to...
Keep going. Probably keep going. It does.
Isn't that funny?
It does look like that, though.
It really
my
does.
word.
Okay, so we're back to the jigsaw puzzle that Michelle made. And here's the picture. Let me see. Betsy. Nothing came up in Google about envelopes being cut on both sides. Maybe it was a post office machine. It could have been. Sassy Bell. I certainly did not mail in an envelope with the side slit open, but relieved that nothing fell out. Nope, everything was there. Thank you, Sassy Bell. Okay. Hello, Carlene and Jamie. Please, how is lovely Michaela's name spelled correctly? And so I'm saying, you're asking Carlene to spell something?
Right.
If I'm not mistaken, it's Mikylah.
Got me. I don't know.
I'll double check on my schedule in a minute. But I believe that's what it is. And Dee said that she doesn't understand the relevance of the second picture.
That doesn't
So-
look like the first picture.
It sure does to me.
It does to me.
It sure does. Okay, there we go. Nice shot of it. Okay, and Fluffy's saying it's so good to hear the little pups. They're awfully sweet. And here's Mr. Jim Jim in line. I hear a sound. Okay, Barbara from Pittsburgh, who sent the treats in blue bags tonight. Where in Pittsburgh do you live? Let me see. Connie, so excited. Gray is coming, and he's bringing Scott this weekend.
Yes.
That's all. He's going to be here for the whole weekend?
I don't know.
Oh, nice. Okay, bud. No. My phone, probably put the phone on the wrong place. No. Larky.
Larky, you're being a pest.
Okay, and Deborah T. The blankets are from me, Deborah Tebbett, and they're very, very cute.
They are.
And BioBC, love that Bentley is going to get the fluffies.
And then we're going to get Reese's peanut butter.
Something for everyone. Okay, Betty. My box was delivered and I hope they got it because it's perishable. I checked the delivery tent about a half hour ago. I will go check again before we sign off, Betty.
Perishable.
Yeah, it was not at the mailbox, and when I brought everything up from I brought up the 3 boxes.
Check
that were there.
check the garage door.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And that side thing, they sometimes put something
right,
there.
okay. Stop. Okay, let me see. Texas Toast.
Lucky, I'm watching you.
Texas Toast wants to know what's for dinner. I haven't even looked in the refrigerator. Do you know what you're having?
I bought one of those dinners already made up things, and I did have a piece of roast beef already.
Okay.
Depends on how much Reese's peanut butter.
How quickly we open those?
Ah,
Okay, Martha in Virginia, how much snow are you getting?
more than I thought.
Yeah.
It's still snowing out there, isn't it?
It
Yeah.
On the way here, I heard that it was going to stay snowing until about 10. But there's only like 2 inches out, so it's not much.
Yeah.
Fluffy, it would be wonderful to watch the puppies at the fairground.
We're trying to get some pictures.
Yeah. Okay, Fluffy, Jamie, you are famous. I am. It was so funny. Carl, puppy puzzles would be great for fundraisings,
Yeah.
which is a good idea. Roxy's mom, I have to go to Aruba to meet your fans that live in the state. That was so funny. That was so funny. And Linda F, I was spotted by the paparazzi. That's really cute.
Huh.
I'm gonna run outside to the mail tent again.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep. She's running outside. Anybody got any questions I can answer? Well, I don't know that I can answer them on this thing, though. Oh, I can answer with a microphone. Can't type it, they won't let me. 'Cause it doesn't know who I am. No, I can't do that. Okay. Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny.
Amazon must have just come again. This box is heavy,
Oh, okay. Wait,
and
wait,
there's
wait, wait.
another box outside, which I will go get.
Oh, shit. I gotta get this in there. I gotta get rid of this. Okay, I did that. So here's the next box. There we go. Okay. gonna need help in here. No, I won't. Yes, I will.
I'm on my way.
There we go. We got puppy food. We need puppy food.
Oh,
Yep.
Carlene, is that something that you ordered?
It
Or
could
some-
be.
Something that someone sent?
It doesn't say anybody
Oh, it
else.
doesn't, okay. Okay. That's not gonna go to waste.
That's not the fragile. No.
No, there is not a box that says perishable, and I looked for all the footsteps in the sand, in the snow,
Yeah.
and there were no other footsteps except for these two boxes.
Okay.
So I hope that's it.
It doesn't say from anybody. Yeah. More of same.
Ooh.
Including these. Whoopsie. Yeah, I don't want to say anything, but I'm eating these. So we're giving
Are
them to
you?
the dog too?
I don't know.
That's good. That's fine.
Put these in your room?
No, I have a bundle already.
Okay.
But the dogs, they're giving it to the dogs too.
Betty, I'm sorry, there was no box. And I followed the footprints in the snow, and that's all there was.
And I answered all the questions.
Okay, let me just. Okay, someone had asked for the correct spelling of Michaela, and I just went and looked it up, and here it is. There's not a box in the kitchen either.
Let's see. Puppy puzzles would be good. Jamie, you have to go to Aruba and meet your fan. It's a small world. It's a great story. Jamie, who's on tonight? I don't know.
Heather is on tonight.
Heather is on tonight. Only 2 inches of snow. We shut down Atlanta for a week. Why are you taking the pups to the fairground instead of Puppy Hill? Because it's a whole different process. You got to get in the car and go somewhere and do something, get in the car and come back home. And we have to practice that. Okay, who's on tonight? We found out. That's Heather. Is there an article in the Ipswich News? Yes, there is. Carlene, go out and frolic in the snow. It's good for the mind. Is it possible to get Bentley proper? Of course it is. A self-addressed envelope is what you do, how you do that. And I did everything. Did I do everything?
I believe so. Let's just make sure there's no new comments. No,
Okay.
That's
You can call it.
it. Okay. Thank you all very much. Have
That's
a great
pretty,
evening.
pretty funny.
And thank you for the laugh with the picture, too. That's perfect.
Uh,
Good night, everyone. Thank you.